For millions of people around the world, starting the day with a protein shake has become more than just a trend. It's a daily ritual. Whether you're an athlete, a busy professional, or simply someone trying to make healthier choices, the convenience and promise of added nutrition make protein shakes an easy go-to. They're quick to prepare, easy to take on the go, and widely trusted to support muscle growth, recovery, and overall health. But what if this seemingly healthy habit is hiding a risk you never expected? A recent investigation by Consumer Reports has brought to light a deeply troubling secret. Many of the most popular protein powders on the market contain dangerous levels of lead, a toxic heavy metal that can have serious health consequences. This isn't just a minor oversight or a rare occurrence. The problem is widespread, affecting a range of brands and products that millions rely on every day. In October 2025, our team conducted comprehensive tests on dozens of protein supplements. The results were alarming. A significant number of these products exceeded what experts consider safe limits for lead exposure. This discovery raises urgent questions about how these products are regulated, and whether current industry oversight is enough to protect consumers from hidden dangers lurking in their daily routines. The presence of lead in protein powders is not a minor technicality or a small risk. It's a major public health concern. Lead exposure, even at low levels, can cause a range of health problems, especially for children, pregnant women, and those with compromised immune systems. The effects can be long-lasting and, in some cases, irreversible. That's why this issue demands immediate attention from both consumers and regulators. Most people assume that if a product is on the shelf, it must be safe. We trust that companies and regulators are looking out for our well-being. But our findings suggest that this trust may be misplaced, and that consumers need to be more vigilant than ever when choosing supplements. In this video, we'll break down exactly what lead is, why it's so dangerous, and how it can end up in products meant to support your health. We'll explain the health risks associated with lead exposure, from subtle symptoms to serious long-term effects, and help you understand why even small amounts can be harmful over time. We'll also share practical, science-backed steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. From reading labels more carefully to choosing brands that test for contaminants, you'll learn how to make safer choices and reduce your exposure to hidden toxins in your daily shake. Everyone deserves access to safe, healthy products. By staying informed and making smart choices, you can protect your health and the health of those you care about. Let's dive in and make sure you know exactly how to find protein powders you can truly trust. Lead is a naturally occurring heavy metal, but it's highly toxic, even at very low levels. This element, represented by the symbol Pb on the periodic table, has been used throughout history in various applications, from pipes and paints to gasoline and batteries. Despite its utility, the dangers of lead exposure have become increasingly evident over time. Once in the body, lead accumulates in bones, blood, and tissues, causing long-term harm. It can enter the body through ingestion, inhalation, or even skin contact. Over time, this accumulation can lead to severe health issues, including cognitive impairments, cardiovascular problems, and kidney damage. It mimics essential minerals like calcium and iron, tricking the body into absorbing it. This deceptive behavior means that lead can interfere with the body's natural processes, replacing these vital nutrients in critical biological functions. Lead disrupts red blood cell formation, enzyme function, and nerve signaling, damaging the body from within. This disruption can result in anemia, neurological disorders, and developmental delays in children. The impact on the nervous system is particularly concerning, as it can lead to behavioral issues and decreased cognitive function. The body struggles to eliminate lead, and it can be stored for decades, resurfacing during stress or illness. This long-term storage means that even past exposure can have lasting effects, making it crucial to minimize contact with lead throughout one's life. There is no safe level of lead exposure. Any amount is harmful. Regulatory agencies worldwide have set strict limits on lead content in consumer products. But even these limits cannot guarantee complete safety. When a daily health product contains lead, it's a betrayal of consumer trust. Consumers rely on these products to improve their health, not to introduce harmful substances into their bodies. This breach of trust can have serious implications for public health and consumer confidence. Minimizing exposure is critical, especially in products meant to support your well-being. Always check labels, choose reputable brands, and stay informed about potential contaminants. By taking these steps, you can help protect yourself and your loved ones from the dangers of lead exposure. In October 2025, Consumer Reports conducted a comprehensive investigation into the safety of protein powders, testing 23 of the most popular brands sold across the United States. These products, found in gyms, supermarkets, and online retailers, are trusted by millions of Americans seeking to boost their nutrition, build muscle, or simply supplement their diets. But what the tests uncovered was deeply concerning, raising urgent questions about the safety of these everyday supplements. Over 2/3 of the protein powders tested contained lead levels that exceeded Consumer Reports' own safety standards. This means that just a single serving could expose you to potentially harmful amounts of this toxic heavy metal, levels that, over time, may accumulate in the body and pose serious health risks, especially for regular users. Even more troubling, the data shows that lead contamination in protein powders is not a new issue, and it's not getting better. In fact, in some cases, the levels of lead have actually increased compared to previous years, suggesting that the problem is persistent and may even be worsening. This isn't just a problem for a small group of products or a specific region. Protein powders are consumed by people of all ages and backgrounds, from athletes to busy parents, making this a nationwide concern that could impact anyone reaching for a supplement. Both plant-based and animal-based protein powders were found to be affected by contamination. In fact, plant-based options, which are often marketed as healthier or more natural, frequently showed even higher levels of lead and other contaminants than their animal-based counterparts. Surprisingly, the price of the protein powder made little difference. Premium brands, which often cost 2 or 3 times as much as budget options, failed the safety tests just as often as the cheaper alternatives. This means that spending more doesn't necessarily buy you a safer product. Without clear, transparent third-party testing and certification, it's nearly impossible for consumers to know which products are truly safe. Many labels are vague or misleading, and most brands don't disclose detailed test results for contaminants. The problem is widespread, affecting a huge range of products and brands. With so many options on the shelves, consumers need to be more vigilant than ever when choosing a protein supplement. Ultimately, labels and price tags alone won't protect you from hidden contaminants. Until there's better regulation and transparency, it's up to consumers to demand safer products and make informed choices. Lead is a potent neurotoxin, especially dangerous to the brain and nervous system. In adults, even low-level exposure can cause memory loss, mood disorders, and cognitive decline. Lead damages kidneys, raises blood pressure, and harms the heart. It can also disrupt fertility and pregnancy, with risks for both parents and unborn children. The insidious part? Symptoms often go unnoticed until significant damage is done. There's no safe threshold. Every bit of lead adds to your body's toxic load. Prevention is the only real protection. When health products contain lead, they put consumers at risk instead of helping them thrive. Lead is toxic to everyone, but some groups are especially vulnerable. Children and infants absorb lead more easily, risking permanent brain and developmental damage. Pregnant individuals can pass lead to their unborn babies, causing lifelong harm. Adults with kidney or heart conditions or nutritional deficiencies are at higher risk for lead's effects. Athletes and active people often consume more protein powder, increasing their exposure. Even those trying to improve their health can unknowingly put themselves in danger. For these groups, avoiding contaminated supplements is critical. Awareness is the first step to protection. Lead contamination usually starts in the soil where ingredients are grown. Industrial pollution and old pesticides have left many fields tainted with heavy metals. Plants absorb lead from soil and water, which then gets concentrated in protein powders. Animal-based powders aren't immune. Contaminated feed or water can pass lead into milk. Manufacturing can also introduce lead through equipment or additives. Weak quality control lets these contaminants slip through undetected. Every step, from farm to factory, matters for safety. That's why rigorous testing and responsible sourcing are essential. So, how can you pick a safer protein powder? Start by researching brands. Don't just trust flashy marketing. Look for companies that are transparent about sourcing and manufacturing. Third-party certifications like NSF International or Informed Choice are strong indicators of safety. Simpler ingredient lists are often better. Avoid products with lots of additives. Some brands provide lab test results or certificates of analysis. Use them. Be cautious with plant-based powders, especially rice protein, and seek out those tested for heavy metals. Rotate your protein sources and include more whole foods like beans, eggs, and lean meats. Informed choices make all the difference. Navigating supplements can be confusing. Don't do it alone. Consult a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement, especially if you have health conditions or are pregnant. Many people get enough protein from whole foods, which are safer and more nutritious. Doctors and dietitians can help you interpret product information and recommend reputable brands. If you're concerned about past exposure, ask about blood lead testing. Your healthcare team can guide you on reducing risk and supporting your health. Professional advice adds a crucial layer of safety. Make supplements work for you, not against you. The discovery of lead in protein powders is a wake-up call. Don't take supplement safety for granted. Manufacturers and regulators must do better. But until then, the power to protect yourself is in your hands. Stay informed, follow independent test reports, and be skeptical of marketing claims. Share what you learn. An informed public drives industry change. Prioritize third-party certifications and transparent brands. Consult healthcare professionals to ensure supplements fit your needs. These steps take effort, but your health is worth it. Demand better, ask questions, and make conscious choices. Your health is your choice. Make it a safe one.